The Elder Scrolls 6 was announced at E3 2018. That was 3 years ago. But have they even started working on it? Let's discuss it. Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Enter the Internet, a show where I discuss anything interesting I find on the internet. And who am I, and why should you care about what I have to say? I'm a nobody, and you shouldn't, but I hope I can work to change that here very soon. So, yes, Elder Scrolls 6 was announced a little over 3 years ago, alongside Bethesda's first brand new IP in a long time, Starfield, which it's a sci-fi game that can basically be referred to as Skyrim in space if you want to sum it up pretty quick. And Todd Howards recently did an interview with The Telegraph talking about the game. He did give a confirmed release date of November 2022. And it's also being made with a new engine, finally, the Creation Engine 2, which it'll be really nice because if there's anyone who's played any of their old games, we all know that they've been using the same engine since Skyrim 2011. They use it in Fallout 4 and Fallout 76, so it is definitely an outdated engine, and I'm excited to see what this new engine will be able to handle, what it can bring to the new next-gen consoles and obviously PCs as well. And Todd Howard also did say that they are being developed alongside each other by basically the same team, with a few exceptions of a couple people being designated to Elder Scrolls. And when he was asked about Elder Scrolls 6, he stated, "It's good to think of the Elder Scrolls 6 as still being in a design phase, but we're checking the tech. Is this going to handle the things we want to do in the game? Every game will have some new suites of technology, so Elder Scrolls 6 will have some additions onto the Creation Engine 2 that the game is going to require." So basically what it sounds like is they've obviously been focusing on getting Starfield out and having a release date for that, which when they did announce the games back in 2018, they did say that Starfield was going to be released before Elder Scrolls 6, so this was expected. Again, they obviously looks like they're spending more time with just the actual Creation Engine, because obviously Starfield is a sci-fi game built in space, and I don't think they're going to be able to really use any of those assets or any of the technologies that they're using in that into Elder Scrolls 6. So like I said, they're not having to redesign the entire engine, but I think they're just going to have to go through and tweak some systems, tweak some things, and that's why they're still saying they're in the design phase, where like I said, they're just still tweaking the system. And we also know that Bethesda does not like to release major game releases immediately following each other, which, like I just said, if it's still even in the design phase and they're still working on the engine for it, it's still going to be quite a ways out before we can see this game. But let's take a quick look at some of their prior releases, going back to Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, which was in 2002, and then you can follow that up by Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion in 2006, so there's about a 4-year gap right there. Then we have Fallout 3, Bethesda's first iteration of a Fallout game when they acquired the rights, and that came out in 2008. But then we have Fallout New Vegas coming out in 2010, which was 2 years. There's a 2-year gap between both those games. But New Vegas was made by Obsidian, so it wasn't even made by Bethesda Studios. It was a completely different company that worked on that. But then we have the Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim, the big one, coming out in 2011. So we have a 3-year gap between Fallout 3 and Elder Scrolls 5. And then we'll see this continue with the Fallout 4 coming out in 2015, and then Fallout 76 in 2018. So again, we're seeing about a 3-year gap between there. So if we're seeing Starfield release in 2022 of November towards the end of the year, you can basically say it's 2023, that I'm assuming we're not going to see Elder Scrolls 6 until 2025, 2026.
You what?
Probably around the same time GTA 6 is releasing, which I'm sure that they're not going to want to try and compete with that, because obviously GTA 6 is going to sell a crazy amount of games. We already know that it's going to break records and everything, probably who knows what. And so again, they're probably not going to want to compete with that. We still don't have a release, but we did have those rumors from the other day saying it's not going to come out until 2025. So if that is true, then again, my prediction right now would be 2026 for Elder Scrolls Skyrim, and again, that's probably towards the end of the year, probably November 2026. So we got about another 5-year wait. So anyone who's hoping to play, looks like you got a lot of more years of Skyrim, a lot more years of Elder Scrolls Online, if that's really big, hardcore Elder Scrolls fans. Alright, well I think that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe, as it does really help me out a lot. And leave down in the comments what else you want to hear me talk about. Alright, thanks.